All right, folks, here we are at New Cycle, a city builder simulator, just out in early access. I've actually never played this game before, so this is going to be a first-time run. Been watching a lot of streamers play it, and it is very much my kind of game. So let us investigate this together. Starting out with a quick run-through of settings. So let me begin by doing some lowering of the volume here, that we don't have that too loud. Gameplay, I'm keeping that limited set of controls exactly the way they are. Let's look at graphics. It defaulted to ultra settings, so I think we will keep it to that. And I'm running on my RTX 2060 Ultra, which is actually on my laptop, as I am Airbnb-ing these days between moves while I get prepped to move to Singapore from London. Very exciting indeed. Very exciting indeed. But that should not stop us gaming. So here we go. Okay, so we have a couple of things that are coming soon. Let's go ahead and do the campaign. Oh, we've got 3 different campaigns. Let's see. Open stretches of land and fertile soil. Transitions relatively smoothly between seasons. Not overly challenging. Underground resources are scarce. Okay, less settleable land, rich agriculture and water resources, rich forest. And here we have little agriculture, sparse forest, harsh weather conditions. Sparse water, mild precipitation, rich mineral deposits. I mean, let's not push the thing too much right now. Difficulty, let's stay on the normal difficulty for our first run. And all right, let's do this. New Cycle. I hope all of you have been keeping well. It's been a while since my last video. We've had a tumultuous period the last few months in the game company, and if you've been paying attention to the game industry. Weirdly loud music moment there. I was going to say, if you've been paying attention to the video game industry, you will know, of course, that things have looked sour for the industry last year indeed. And my own company had its trials and tribulations as well. But we made it through, and we're still around. Just needed a little adjustments. All right, let's see. Well, first of all, this looks beautiful. This looks absolutely beautiful. Very nice. Running smoothly at ultra settings. Yeah, very good. All right, let's take a look at our UI. We've got our settings and our photo mode and encyclopedia here. Got our camp name here. Who's this refreshment? Plus 40 morale to all classes. This year's rains were enough to renew existing resources. Fantastic. Renewal rate 100%. What do we have here? Overview and reports, development tree, statistics, and the world map. And we've got our resources up there, which is basically none. We have our daytime and weather and weather there. Okay, well, I guess let's get cracking then. Overview and reports. All right, well, let's build something first, and then let's get to it. Right, choose a location. The first step. We've reached this unknown land after a long journey. It seems isolated. It seems safe. It is secret. It is safe. My goodness. Those are famous last words, as we all know. We hope it'll offer enough resources for a new start. Choose the most suitable spot. Settle in the area and guide us to set up our base camp. All right, artwork is looking beautiful. Let us begin. Residence. What do we have here? Main hall. Okay. Right, so there is a grid, and if you press tab, you can switch between the grid and the non-grid, which we will do. Let's see, Q, E, and R. Q, E, and R. Oh, I see. Okay. What does this side signify, this side arrow? I'm assuming that signifies some kind of... Let's point this down right next to the road. Actually, wait, this is the main hall, right? So let's take a look. Let's put it somewhat centrally. some weird winding roads all over the place. I mean, I guess we don't necessarily need to respect the roads, but I'd say why not? I say we do that. So let's just put this here and connect it with the road later on. Okay, main hall is down. Let's take a look at this. Okay. Okay, the main hall is not looking very main just yet, but we have just begun. We have a little bit of a windmill situation happening there. Yes, lovely, very lovely. Okay. Welcome to News Cycle. Day 2, main hall construction completed. Okay, a bunch of people are heading out of the main hall. Or what happens if we click on them?
Hooray! No one dies today.
Ah, Bill Salinas, worker not working. Where's he going? What is this? A random tent has appeared across the way. I didn't put it there. Right, message from the community. You are now the governor of this little community. It's been nearly half a century since the first solar flare. In the initial moments of the catastrophe, we lost our entire technological infrastructure, means of global sourcing, and almost everything that we share as a civilization. The following years were humanity's darkest, having to wrestle with constant impossibility and despair. Despair. From battles fought with sticks and stones to nuclear wars, we ended up destroying ourselves with what little the sun had left for us, and civilization fell. Oh my god. That is not peppy. That was not a pep talk. Let us move on. Everyone here was born into this new world, and you have to be their leader. Our current flimsy shelter can't carry us far. We must rebuild everything from scratch with the efforts of those who remain, so we can establish a sustainable way of life. Ah, sustainability, how very modern. We need to rediscover our lost knowledge, explore our surroundings, create new possibilities. Most importantly, beyond merely surviving, we have to find a way of securing our next generation, by whose time the world may not be habitable anymore. We don't know how we can preserve life as we know it, but we can at least help build something that we may call home. Let us indeed begin with the tutorial and see how we do. Transition to settled life. Chief. Ha! That's me. Chief. Living so long as nomads, we feel ready now to build simple shacks at the least. If we want to settle down here, we'll need more durable shelters, workplaces, storage depots, and for that, we need to get our hands on a bunch of local resources. Aha! Theft. Great. We can get started by collecting whatever's around. Primitive structures made out of logs and stone will do for a start. We can gather these by building a field camp close to forests and rock formations. Okay. Do we have... Well, this looks like a rock formation. There's definitely plenty of forest going on here. Okay. Resources. The grid system can be used to place the building on the map. You can switch between these two systems pressing tab. For the grid system, R rotates the building by 90 degrees. Got it. For the free system, Q and E allows you to build in continuous directions. In both modes, you can place more than one selected structure by holding down Shift. Got it? Okay, so we have a bunch of things in our resources. Okay, default layer, water layer. Aha, mining layer. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, we have a lot of water there. That's great. Wind layer, mining layer. Okay, so we've got mining there and there. But we now want a field camp that has both access to rocks and stones. Let's not build where there's like a boatload of water. So, oh no, actually, let us do that. Field camp, let's plonk it here. Okay, we've got rock there and we've got a bunch of... Is that it? Interesting. Okay, oh, nice. It tells you very cleanly what is in scope. That's great. Okay, so we have this. This doesn't actually give us access to a lot, to be honest. Let's see how we do. We're gonna plonk this down. Build a field camp. Okay, now is there a road? A dusty road. By pressing the tab key, you can switch building. Oh yeah, sure. In curved path mode, you can create a path by holding down the Shift key. and clicking the desired point on the terrain with left click. When you are done designing the path, let go of the shift key and just left mouse the end point. All right, let's start by building a nice simple road between, say, this and, oh, maybe it didn't need a road. Okay. Alrighty, then let's do this instead. How do I know where this thing connects to the road? Wait, how do I know where this thing connects to the road? Because there were the pointy things when we were laying them down, the pointy arrows, which was in this direction. Maybe this is close enough to a road to not... can't build road here, but can build it there. Right, okay. Okay, let's wait for this to be done. Let's see where we can build a road here. Is this a little bit of dust sticking out there? Could one possibly build a road there? Okay, so if we do this... Can't build road here. Okay. Not enough resources. Oh, right. It needs resources to build roads. Fair enough. And it requires 1 lumber and 2 stone. Whoa, okay. Resources. What does a gathering camp do? Appoints hunters and gatherers to collect fish. All right, let's wait for the tutorial to get that part done. What's this saying? Nearby resources. What does this mean? Nearby resources. Oh, we haven't added any workers. Cool. Okay, let's add 1 each to start with. Ah, that's what that symbol was. It's disappeared now. It had no workers. Okay, do we see any workers heading towards it? Yes, yes we do. They're making a run for it right here. Look at this. Jim Bob's on the way. Is he Jim Bob?
Finally,
He's not. He's Emerson
at
Sanders.
the end of the tunnel.
Emerson Sanders is on the way. Okay, the doorway went that way. Oh, it's just popping in and out. Got some tools and he made a run for it. All right, great. So let's see. Build a field camp. We're producing 20 log and 10 stone. How many people do we have? We've got 35 people, so we should be able to max out these 3. We've got 29 left. Great. And these are workers. Great. Why is this red? Consumption 0 per day. But the other ones are not red. Oh, we have electricity as well. Where's this coming from? Very interesting. What is this? Knowledge. Workers are gaining 35 a day. Very interesting. All right. There's so many mechanics. That's what we like to see. Nice, complex city builders. Yes, I've been plowing about 1,000 hours into Anno over the last couple of years, so it's good to have a replacement of some kind. This is very polished for an early access. Looks like there's quite a lot going on here despite early access. That's very good. Very nice to see. And my second favorite new city builder, Farthest Frontier, is actually on its way out of early access. We're definitely going to be playing that when it comes out in its full version, because I've seldom seen a city builder that enjoyable. It's very relaxed. But for whatever reason, it's extremely enjoyable. All right, let's take a look at this. Active effects. What do we have? Refreshment. Good. Plus 40 morale. Storm. Plus 25 efficiency. All right, settlement overview. So we've got mineral deposits, storage looking good, electricity is looking good. We have no active regulations. Life. Detailed summaries. Great. Oh, we're red on lots of things. But of course, we would expect to be. We're crap on the... We are not attractive. We are not attractive, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. We're simply downright ugly at this point. We'll work on it. We're not healthy either. We're neither attractive nor healthy. Right, yeah. We have a bunch of people, a few structures, materials are incoming. Daily output. How's the balance? Minus 14. Wait a minute. Daily output is 14, balance is 14. Input 120. Interesting. I don't understand that just yet. Are we consuming the logs? Wait a minute. No, we're not. $128 logs. Produce 20 logs. Why does it say 128 logs when... That's weird. Okay, never mind. Tutorial step 1 complete. Very good. That's what we like to see. Off to a promising start, Chief. We may go on gathering nearby resources for a while. We should focus on producing more complex materials by processing the raw ones. Our settlement can develop as far as the limits of our knowledge and production. Okay. Right. Build a lumber mill. I guess logical to put that down somewhat close to the... let's see, we got stone there. Let us not break anything. So let's do that. All right, now let's see if we can build a road. Why does it... Oh, 2 lumber. Okay. So it doesn't require logs, it requires actual lumber. Okay, produce 30 lumber. Let's see. We are lumbering our way. Okay, so gathering camp is for mushrooms and food. Well is for water, and we're doing well on water, so we don't need to do anything there yet. Okay, let's take a scout around the place. What do we have here? Bit of a picturesque seaside location. Okay, there seems to be plenty of resources. The world map is not available yet. Okay, so it's not the biggest building area, but it has got plenty of resources. Okay, we come to an edge there. All right. What's this looking like? Cycle 1, foundations. Okay, cycle 2, we're building towards cycle 2. This cycle has been reached. Camp name. Let's call it... We're going to call it Camp David. That's what we're going to call it. Camp David. We called it Camp David. Okay. Emergency work shifts. Inpatient rest leave. Okay, we don't want to do any of that just yet. Ah, it's raining. What does this symbol mean? What do we think that symbol means? Does it mean it has no access to a road? It looks to be that kind of symbol. There's no indicator here about what that might be, and I can't see anything by mousing over, but okay. We don't have any lumber yet, so we can't build any roads anyway. Okay, so this looks like the building icon. Graphics look really nice. Okay, so I think this does look like it's a road thing. Ah, okay. Build status, worker capacity, and production alert icons. Okay, we don't want to do that. So, production building. Production buildings are the most important structures of the city. You can choose the product you want the current building to create here. A building can only create one type of product at a time. This is a great tutorial. Target product. You can activate the building by selecting the product you want to produce. You can access production information and rates by hovering the mouse over the item. Okay. Production calculation. The general efficiency value of a building's operating class affects these variables. In addition, the workforce value determines the speed. Certain production buildings. Okay, so you need different types of labor for different production buildings. Status are not connected to the road network. That's exactly what it is. Okay, great. So let's do that now. Workforce. Let us get on with it. Lumber. Producible in a lumber mill. 6 lumber, 3 hours. Calculations are based on 100% efficiency. Okay. 1 required. Available 146. Okay, yeah, that's good. Pause, upgrade to next tier, and demolish. Okay, not connected to road network, so we need to connect this to a road network. What does that question mark item mean? I had to select the resource. Okay, cool. I had not selected the resource, and there will be other resources later on. Great. Okay, logs are being produced. So we need to connect this to the road network, and that means... Why is this connected to the road network if this is not? Right, well, let's get some logs in here and then see if we can connect this to the road network. Okay. Aha! Indeed. So that has been connected to the road network. All right. So that means we should be able to begin by just doing... Where shall we stick a road here? I think we just go in this direction, surely. This requires 13 lumber. Yeah, I think we're going to go in that direction. Now the question is, what is the value of the road network? Does it make people go faster? Work better? Okay, spring is motoring onwards. 2, projected renewal rate based on right. So we have severe drought coming on. 20 to 40% resource renewal. Okay. They've done a great job of the UI. There's no question about that. And right, so what did we need? 13. We're still a little short. Okay, new season, summer. We have hit summer. Summer of year 1. A bit misty and dusty. Okay, I think we've got enough for the road. Okay, it created a bit of an elevation there. And this is still not connected. Interesting. Okay. Are these the road entry points? Is that possible? Could be possible that those are the road entry points. Okay, and if it is, why is this still showing not connected to the road network? A curiosity. Okay, and if we were to maybe oh, I see. Hang on a minute. This one is green, but this one is not. So this is all looking completely red, despite the fact that it is connecting to that network. Okay, every operation is harder to perform without roads. Road construction is not mandatory, but it is a prerequisite. Build a road between the lumber mill and the main hall. Okay, so this didn't actually connect to the main hall. Why is that? We need 17 lumber here. Aha! Okay, that worked. Now it's connected. Oh, it needed to connect to the main hall. Okay, now we know. People are the most significant resource for our settlement. We must respond to a wide range of demands, from basic to costly. We'll have to set up a self-sufficient system to meet our basic requirements. Build a well. All right. Resources. Let's take a look at the water layer. Okay, so we have plenty of water in a lot of directions. So logical thing would seem to build it somewhat close to here. So let's do that. Oh, not the road, but rather the well. All right. So basically being near a road is sufficient, provided the road is connected to the main hall. All right, that makes some sense. That makes some sense for sure. Can this be upgraded at some point? It must be possible. Okay, we're at 350 of 700 knowledge, and we've already got the population necessary for the new cycle. All right, strangers. The more our settlement grows, the more attention we'll get from passers-by. The group of wanderers, each less fortunate than us, awaits permission to join. Sure, let us accept them. Okay. Population still looks the same. Aha. Why do these guys look like they're carrying coffins? Are they marching to their doom and their death?
You, the innocent.
Working at construction. Oh, it's construction. They're trying to construct the well. Ah, that's cool. The individual workers are literally picking up stuff and moving it to the construction site. Under construction. The graphics look beautiful. It's always great when graphics in these kind of games look excellent because you spend a lot of time staring at it. The detail is wonderful. Aha! It's lacking a road. We can fix that. What? That did not properly connect. Okay, that did. Cool. Right, not enough resources. Base production rate, currently producing. Not enough resources to do what? Available resource 0. Is that so? Water layer? Well, it looks like it's in the middle of water layer resources. Doesn't look like it's producing anything. Interesting. I'm assuming the blue is the water layer, because that would make sense. And it is sitting in the middle of the blue area. Yeah, it says it has a interesting. Let's try this. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh. Why didn't that all right, interesting. So we can basically demolish that building. Interesting. Okay, so all right, so here we've got, what is this? Stone? So there's like water points that you can attach to. Is there a camp there already? Okay, I'm gonna smack the well there. That was interesting. So I'm not completely sure what the water layer is for them. Because this does not look overly blue in these areas, but that's what connected. Strange. Okay, what do we have here? Stormy winds bring heavy rainfall. Windmill efficiency, muddy terrain. Okay, that's passed. Ah, what are we heading to here? Extreme drought is on the way. Uh-oh. Right, let's up the speed a little bit because we're getting comfortable with this now. Did our new guys join? Because it just says 37 now. Was it just the 2 people? It may have been just the 2 people. Okay, so this needs a road again. Right, daily bread. Now that we have access to water, we are only one step short of calling this place home. A life without the worry of hunger will turn us into a real society. Although we don't yet have enough resources for hunting, farming, or animal husbandry, our experience in staying alive by living off the land may come in handy. Right, build a gathering camp and gather 40 mushrooms. Right, where are the mushrooms? What do we have here? Do these look like mushrooms? Great. All right, the gathering camps have got a huge span. Okay, so we've got meat and mushrooms here. So this looks like a great spot. Oh, we lost the mushroom there. Can we get that mushroom and the meat? Wait, here we go. No, we lost that meat. Then we lost the mushroom. Oh, I think we got the sweet spot here. Yes, we got everything. The sweet spot has arrived. Okay, so we need another road. And where shall we get the road built there? Curvy Road. Okay. How are we doing on resources here? Available resources 644. Okay, so we're going to run out of wood here at some point. We do have a lot of dudes. So if we do another field camp, say here. Oh, there's even more stone over there. Okay, this is not going to be our most sensationally laid out city, that's for sure. Okay, so let's add 3 people on there. Mushrooms are being gathered. These are locked for now, but they soon will be open. Okay, great. And how are we doing over here? Let's also add this there. and no available stone resources there, and that is okay. Okay, looks like log, wood, and whatever production is going quite well. All right, the time has come to cook proper meals. Aha, people eating whatever they have on their plates doesn't mean they're happy with it. When there's nothing to eat, they get demoralized, sick, and maybe even fall into the jaws of death. From now on, food needs to be kept fresh and distributed while it's hot. A starting bowl of soup will do as long as they have their share. Okay, research basic construction, build a soup kitchen. Research, you say. Development tree. Establishment. Basic construction. Okay. So the most basic building construction methods. So we've got stockpile, reserve resources. Okay, soup kitchen, simple meal. Great. 24 hours, 50 knowledge, and 24. Okay, great. We have started that. Basic construction. All right, let's let that finish. What do we have here? We have more of a storm. Okay, let's go back to our overview and reports. Life. Okay. Workforce condition is the pits. Okay, we still got a lot to do here. Settlement. Right, let's get back to life. So, base good. Food quality is good. Outer awareness is neutral. Everything else is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, research basic construction. And we are filling up rapidly, which is good. Development completed. Stockpile, soup kitchen, and simple meal. All right, resources. We want production, soup kitchen. Let's smack the soup kitchen close to the main hall. Like so. 2 trees went down in a real big hurry. So lumber mill. We have stockpile, which is a small structure for keeping reserves. We don't need that yet. Other, nothing. Resources, we built everything. And here we have built everything. Shack. Oh yeah, so we haven't researched this yet because we don't need it. Where are we going to actually build the proper city? Let's take a look. Fertility layer. Okay, so we can do farming over here. And I think city building or town building in this area heading to the water. Yep, I think so. Okay. Okay, select production. We're gathering mushrooms and water. Yes. We're going to add the peeps. Mushrooms and water makes for soup. Okay, simple meals are afoot. Oh, look at this. Winter has arrived. It is snowing. It is snowing. And everything has gone white. Look at that. Hey, this soup kitchen looks industrious. Somebody's cleaning over there. Population management. We must closely monitor the community's situation, needs, morale levels, and all related factors. We must try to reach the best possible outcomes in these affairs. In a badly managed community, unrest, diseases, and death will quickly take hold. Explore population management. Okay, population management. Is that what that is? Yes, population management. Here you can view the overall status of the community in detail. The most important element in the management of settlement is its people. Try to meet all their needs and variables such as morale and efficiency as high as possible. Meet the daily supply distribution needs according to your settlement's production capabilities. Okay. Population management. Only our society consists of 3 basic classes. Members of each class must work as pioneers in their respective fields. Cool. Population. You can follow the population number and distribution here. Adults, child, unoccupied. Alright, supply. You can manage the basic needs of social classes from here. Supplies need food, water, clothing, and tools. Okay. You can manage the rate at which supplies are to be distributed to each class and view the successful distribution rate. Great. Workforce and efficiency. The workforce and efficiency of each social class are the two most important indicators. Workforce indicates how much or how long your working class will operate. Okay, 1. Cool, yep. And then morale, even if this is accounted for, remember the exhaustion can lead to sickness. Efficiency is calculated based on the morale and the basis of production rate. Okay. So, morale is low. That's normal. Okay, so simple meal. Needs 18 a day, 7 a day. And we are producing 96 a day. Wait. So here it says where production is 96 a day, consumption is 43 a day. But here it says 18. Ah, that's the people. The consumption for the people as opposed to the other areas. Okay, so water distribution rate. Let's move this to medium. Let's move this to medium. Okay, which means we probably need another well. Or do we? Ah, at last our settlement resembles a home. Everyone has a job, something to offer society. We are producing food and water. Before ramping up, we need some basic rules and a sense of order. Proportions represent how much of a consumable is used per person a day. We must respond to each and every need, but decisions about proportions could be made according to our resources. The general level of morale, set ration distribution to regular, distribute ration successfully for 2 days. Okay. So, ration distribution to regular. Okay. So now we need 30 a day, and what are we producing? 29 a day. So we need more. How do we increase efficiency here? Mushroom soup. Okay, is it possible for us to increase the efficiency of this? Or do we need another soup kitchen? Oh, it looks like we've done it. Last step, a place to track everything about your settlement and your people. View the overview panel. Okay. Overview. Here we go. Yes. Food quality, food distribution rate has gone up. Yep, great. Tutorial complete. We're finally secure in our self-sufficiency, having left our temporary campsites behind for good. From now on, you must devise production plans according to the needs of your people and settlement. You can set your course by exploring further developments. Remember, we may have no time. We know what to expect, but we can't be sure when or how. Great. Wonderful. Well, that was a great first beginning run. This is a very, very interesting game. I didn't understand what we did here. Hang on a second. So we're at, needs are at 30 a day. Our food production is at 17 a day. So surely we must need another soup kitchen. We have reached the Iron Age. New cycle. Great. Let's slow this down for a bit. And I think this is an excellent place to stop. And we'll come back and continue in the next video. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.